Hey everybody, it's Michael from the Loftus Party here with a brand new video. We just had the Kavanaugh hearings. That's right. And I learned some stuff. I actually learned 12 things, and that's what we're going to be talking about on today's video. Okay, super exciting day on Capitol Hill. It was no holds barred, boom, fireworks. It was the Kavanaugh testimony. I learned 12 things. I'm sure you learned a bunch of stuff. Make sure you leave it in the comment below. I'm not the brightest bulb in the lamp. I probably missed a lot of juicy details. I want to know what you think. But right now, here's my list. Trusty notebook. Thing number one, not much has changed. I think if you went in thinking one way, you left thinking the same way. I don't think a lot of minds were changed. Thing number two, Dr. Ford seems like a nice lady. I think I would enjoy her company on an airplane. She doesn't like to fly. I'm getting ahead of myself. But her testimony seemed credible. She seemed like a nice enough person. There, I said it. You have it. Thing number three, here it is. For a person who doesn't like to fly, she seems to fly a lot. She's going from California to DC, from California to Hawaii, from California back to the East Coast, taking lie detector tests. So that seemed a little odd to me. She said she doesn't like to fly, yet she flies a lot. Weird. Thing number four, she didn't know, Dr. Ford says she didn't know that the committee would come to her when they found out, hey, you don't like to fly, tell you what, we will all get on a plane, we'll come to you. This was new information, and you could tell she wasn't lying about that. She's like, I had no idea. Why wouldn't her lawyers tell her that? Why wouldn't they say, hey, you can stay in California, the committee will fly to you? That seemed odd. When your lawyers are making decisions about your life behind your back and not keeping you in the loop, that was a little shady. That was a little shady, which opens the door. What else are they keeping from her? Are they just playing for time? I don't know. Thing number five, people kept saying, this is a job interview. The normal rules don't apply because this is a job interview. And to that I say, bullshit. I have never filled out an application for a Pizza Hut or to wait tables at a restaurant and have people go, you know, if you're lying, you're gonna go to jail. That's a felony. That's perjury, right? I've never had an employer enter letters into evidence. No, this was a trial. A nice try with this is just a job interview. Ha-ha. Not when there's a row of senators and you're like, put that in, that's exhibit. No, it's a trial. Okay, thing number six, Dr. Ford still doesn't know the date. She doesn't know where, the place. She doesn't know how she got there, how she got back. There's just all the big holes in her memory. She says she knows it was him and these other people were there, and they're still saying in their sworn testimony that it didn't happen. So I was kind of hoping for more details there. Thing number seven that we found out, or I found out, Kavanaugh likes beer. He was drinking in high school. They spent a lot of time on that. Did you ever black out? No, I didn't black out. Did you ever get too drunk? And that's a dicey one. Listen, when you first start drinking beer, you drink too many because you've never had beer before and you're getting hammered. So, maybe a little something there with the beer. Thing number eight, Kavanaugh's calendar. Now, we all thought when the allegation was first made, I think it was this time, it was in the summer, pool party, and then Kavanaugh's like, here's my calendar. That seemed a little crazy. That seemed a little nutty. And then he told the story of why he had a calendar. His dad started doing one in the 70s, and young Brett Kavanaugh looked up to his dad and wanted to be like his dad. And to me, that was like heartwarming, pure goodness right there. Because once upon a time, I was a young man myself, and boy howdy, we look up to our dads. We really do. I thought it was super sweet that he kept a calendar like his dad, and it was his handwriting, and he still does it to this day, and he doesn't get rid of them. And that calendar came in, that was compelling. When he's like, I was out of town here, I was with this person on that date. That went really far for me. Thing number 9 that I found out, I didn't realize how much the Democrats wanted to stop this guy. When Kavanaugh was doing his opening statement and he was reading the quotes, I'm like, there's no way. And then I looked him up, and it was Terry McAuliffe from Virginia who said if Kavanaugh gets on the Supreme Court, millions will die. Millions of Americans will die. That's some rhetoric right there, son. And then you got Cory Booker. who was up there today. Cory Booker said that if you support Kavanaugh, you are complicit in evil. So now it's a legit fight, good and evil, in his mind. Really scary stuff. And then Schumer said that he would try to stop this nomination with everything he had. That's hardcore. Because everything I have. Listen, if you and I are having a disagreement and I say I'm going to go at you with everything I have, I'm going to go at you with everything I have. There will be shenanigans in play. That was a little scary. Thing number 10. It did look like they were playing a game of delay. It goes back to the why didn't they tell her that the committee would come to her in California? The lawyers didn't even bring that up. And then I kept coming back to Feinstein had this letter in July. And if this is about finding out whether or not something happened and finding about guilt or innocence, you would say something. Seriously, you guys, if you're in a room with somebody who's going up for the Supreme Court and someone has accused them of a horrible crime, you're going to bring it up unless you're timing out when you want that anvil, want that ball to drop, when you want that boom, bomb to go off. So that really stuck with me too. It looked like delay. Thing number 11. I didn't know that Kavanaugh was on the Ken Starr team of lawyers back in the whole Clinton impeachment trial, right? So you know what's going on with, Clinton perjury and I did not have sex with that woman, that whole thing. When Ken Starr was putting together his team, Kavanaugh was vetted by the FBI. Now this is Clinton's FBI, Clinton era FBI. If they wanted to find something on this guy, they had a real vested interest in getting him thrown off that team. I think they probably looked at him pretty hard back then. I think they looked at him pretty hard and they couldn't find anything. Six times the FBI looked into this guy. That's a lot. And these weren't just like, hey, what's your name, Kavanaugh? What's your phone number? Okay, you're in. No, they were looking at him hard. And thing number 12. We have to presume people are innocent until proven guilty. Now, I know people are going, this isn't a courtroom. This is a job interview. Like I said, that doesn't stick with me. We still have to. It's close enough to court. You have to presume that somebody's innocent until proven guilty. I don't see the preponderance of evidence to prove that he's guilty. I really don't. If anything, I see evidence to prove that he's not guilty. That's just me. Let me know in the comments down below. And if we're gonna take that leap of like, we're gonna presume people are guilty before they're innocent, I want you to go to your local library and pick up a copy of To Kill a Mockingbird. That's a good read, and maybe that'd be good for everybody's souls right now. We can't send innocent people to jail just because we hope and think that in our guts they probably, that's not how this works.
And when you're in the back room busting up a chifforobe, that's all you're doing. You weren't trying to kiss that girl.
See, that was my Gregory Peck impression. This whole thing was elaborate ruse
to do my Gregory Peck. Now, Scout, I want you to go back to the video. I want you to click like. I want you to click subscribe and make sure you hit that little bell thing. That way you'll get the alerts on your phone and you'll be able to watch the new video. He does 2 now, Scout. He does 2 videos a week. He's a hero.
All right, what did you learn from the Kavanaugh hearing? Maybe I'm a jerk, maybe I'm not. Let me know in the comments below. Go to theloftusparty.com. So many great articles and interviews. It's fantastic. I love you guys, and now I'm seeing you twice a week. Peace.